She from California, I said, hi, nice to meet ya. Can't afford to fall in love, but I'm still beneath her. She paid with daddy money, dropped the top in a Beamer. She said money over everything, but I don't believe her.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Side Hustle. My name is Jason. Today I got my boys with me, Rick, Kev, Edder. I miss y'all. Let's start off with something juicy. If you haven't already, what's the closest time you've ever come to cheating?
Damn. Throwing y'all on the spot real quick.
I'll go first. Actually,
no way. Not the married man.
No. I was gonna go first, and Jenny just left. I wanted to hear it because she had no idea what I was talking about when I was gonna prep this. So we'll just wait. No, I'm kidding. Have you guys ever cheated?
I have not.
I have not.
No.
Nah, well,
Edder's been a little quiet.
well, I don't think.
Nah.
Edder said on a test or?
I don't know. Y'all tell me if I cheated. All right.
We're listening, bro.
So this was like I was still in high school, like 2-3 years ago, and I was dating this girl. I broke up with her for like 2 days, and those 2 days, I kissed a different girl. But like, I don't think that was that bad, and we weren't together, so I'm kind of that's cheating.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's not cheating.
That's
you
not
broke
cheating.
up.
No, that's not. If you officially broke up, to me, that's not cheating. No.
Yeah.
Then like 2 days later, we got back together.
Hey, it's not cheating.
Right? We weren't together.
No. Just
That was a break.
Yes, sir.
No, that wasn't cheating. No. What about you?
Nah, on a break, maybe dancing with another shorty, but I don't
What?
think-
I'm kidding.
Yeah. You guys think that's cheating though? Like if you're with someone and you dance with another shorty, like at a baile or some shit.
I wouldn't categorize that as cheating.
yeah, I
no.
wouldn't categorize it as cheating. No.
Yeah. I think if, let's say we all went out to the club, right? If Jenny was dancing with like some random ass dude, to me, I'd be like, all right, that's disrespectful. You know what I mean? It's
And
not-
it depends what kind of dancer.
Yeah, I meant
Yeah,
like
that's
a
true.
jaripeo.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like those are two different
not,
things.
not like perreo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I feel like
true.
at the club is different than like, you know,
I think at the
a
club,
tradition. Because I feel like it's in our culture to be like dancing.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
So I feel like, you know, that could slide a little more.
yeah,
But yeah, over here grinding at the club and shit is like.
I would straight up start crying for sure if someone did that to me.
that's
Y'all haven't seen that video on TikTok where there's a guy just watching his girl like grinding on another guy at the club.
No
Yeah, I think
shot.
And he's
so.
like all sad, and they're recording him, and he's like dancing by her, but he's just alone.
Oh hell
You
no!
seen it?
I think I seen that. I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right, so
Damn.
the
What was
close. Go, you go.
I was about to say, what was the caption on that? I haven't seen that one.
I forgot.
It was something bogus. The caption was goofy. I think it was like he still bought all her drinks or something like that.
Oh hell no!
Fuck no.
I think there was another clip to that where he's literally buying the drinks and
For
like
him and
and the dude's like up on her and like he's still next to them buying them drinks, but it's like
Yeah.
his girl.
That's
I
some
don't know.
cuckold shit, dude.
Y'all ever witness some shit like that where you're at the club or something and you just straight up see this girl using a guy for drinks and shit? It's fucked up. It's ridiculous the way bitches be with that, man.
But
The way women be, my bad, my fault.
My fault.
Hey,
dude.
like Drake said, I hate calling the bitches, but I hate calling women bitches, but the bitches love it.
the bitches be bitching.
Oh god, have you guys ever seen that though?
Yeah, dude.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's like
For sure.
if you're a girl and you're like somewhat pretty, you know, and you go to a club and you pay for your own drinks, like what the fuck you doing, you know? Like,
For
like
real.
realistically, you should be getting dudes to pay for your shit.
Girls be going out to the club. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, you
Girls be going to the club with fucking $2 in their bank account, bro. Still be getting
Damn.
double it.
I know ugly ones that be doing that.
They must be going home sober now.
Oh my god, dry all over, no shot. All right, the closest I came to cheating, it was like a few years ago, and I introduced my girlfriend to Jenny in Jenny's dream. This motherfucker, this is
Not
years
the
ago,
dream.
dude. She wakes up and tells me, I woke up so like frustrated, this and that, like flustered. I was like, why? She's like, I dreamt that you came around one day and you introduced me to your girlfriend, but we were still together. I was like, no shot. I was like, I had
Oh,
two of
man.
them, no shot. But yeah, that's the closest I ever came to cheating.
In their dreams.
Because in the gym, or when your girl would be like, I'm mad at you when she wakes up and shit. Like you were dancing or you were like kissing another girl in my dream or some shit like that. You tripping, bro?
Hell no.
And somehow it's your fault, but it was her dream.
Yeah, like what, dude?
Y'all ever pulled some mad Riz and you were proud of? You'd stamp that shit like, yeah, I'm the Rizzler.
The
Not the
Rizzler.
Rizzler. You Himothy?
I'm him. You're him, bro.
Him, dude.
You bring that bitch back, the Resurrector, man.
Hell no.
Dude, there's this dude at the gym we call the Rizzler. This guy,
Why do you guys call him the Rizzler?
dude, he's gonna whoop our ass. I'm not gonna name him. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what his name is.
He rizzed you up or what?
Oh my, no, this dude looks like a younger version of Miley Cyrus's dad. Just fucking Billy Ray Cyrus. This guy has these fucking like a fucking long ass mullet, big kind of. He's a bulky dude,
He's a
right?
bulky dude,
He's buff, but you can tell he puts like some kind of product in his hair, like almost for the gym. Homie gets there all wapo and shit with his fucking mullet shining, and he's just like always talking up to like the fit fucking like prettier girls in the gym and shit. You know, the kind of girls that like maybe we wouldn't expect him to be talking to, and these girls are talking back to him and shit. So
Facts.
one day it was like one specific shorty, this and that. Me, Edder, and Alan are just fucking dying like, bro, the fucking Rizzler, man. And then like 2 days later, it's a different girl and shit. I'm like, this guy is wild, man.
It's him, dude.
He's him, bro. He's Himothy.
W.
Yeah.
W Riz.
W Riz. You guys ever
W
had
Riz.
any Riz you put W on? Damn, that's fire. Nothing? Come on.
Nah,
My best.
I'm not him.
For real, I be taking L's.
Hey, there's levels.
You're not him, bro?
Nah, you're him. You're him. Bro.
Yeah, I think you guys.
Jimmy Neutron.
You probably can't think of it, but you've definitely pulled some mad Riz. Or you're like, yeah,
You didn't do it.
You see that video?
hey, we'll leave if y'all want.
Stiff as hell, put his chin down.
Oh,
Y'all seen
hell.
those videos though?
I've seen those.
No, that was my
Better cut
first
on.
time, bro, right there.
For real?
Yeah, I
Maybe
hadn't
like
se-
crawling up your hand, that you just like lift your chin up, eye contact, the W Riz.
No, I was curious what
Never
you were
seen
gonna
those? You've seen those?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're goofy.
do. Then
I
hadn't
didn't
seen-
fall for it.
I thought you were gonna do this where you look down and you go like this. I ain't falling for that bitch.
Nah,
On-
that's
imagine on camera you fall for that. Oh my god.
That'd be tragic, dude. That'd be
Just to
tragic.
help you out, I'd cut that. No, I'm kidding. My best Riz was on September 13th of 2021.
He goes so.
I said, "Will you marry me?"
Nah,
Boom.
my best Riz was probably that one line, the one that I put in my notes. I forgot how it
Facts
went.
and your wedding vows.
Yeah, your wedding vows.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The 7-day trial.
yeah,
I mean,
the 7-day
the 7-day trial.
damn.
Read that.
About,
bitch,
like,
I'm gonna see if I have him in here.
You said something. It took like a certain amount of days for God to create the world.
In the Bible and shit.
Yeah.
yeah. In Genesis.
I have him in my notes here, but I can't fucking.
Damn, bro, they weren't that important.
Nah, playing.
That's fucked up. No, what? Damn, I can't find him. I had him in my notes, and then I wrote him in my book. But the video will come out soon, actually, where I say that.
Oh, fire.
Oh,
But I'll show y'all after this.
Oh
Remind me.
yeah. Fine.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck.
But I said basically that I was born on October 3rd. 7 days after I was born, on October 10th, you were born. In the Bible, it says that it took God 7 days to create the world. And 7 days after I was born, my world was created.
Yeah.
W.
That's some Riz right
W.
there.
That's some
Okay.
W Riz, bro.
I wrote
Yeah.
it down, but I don't think I can use it. You gotta find a girl exactly the same.
Stop. But like copyright that shit.
Kevin's going by zodiac signs. and
No
shit.
way. No way kept sampling me, bro. Damn. You actually wrote that down? That's wild.
Nah, I didn't. But I
No, it's
remember
okay, bro. I'm not saying like it's bad. I'm honored. No, I'm kidding.
Gotta pose like, yo, whose birthday is April 7th?
Dude, it was I think you and Junior and other fucking dudes at the wedding. Like, bro, I need to find a girl that's 7 days away from me or some shit like that. Like,
For real, that's
Everyone
a
was saying
W
it.
pickup line.
Yeah, that's fire.
damn. I think I've said this already, but I walked into when we were taking pictures outside or some shit like that. We walked into the venue that day at the wedding to do the speeches. I was like, "Fuck, dude, I don't have a speech," and I pulled out my little book because it was gonna be my vows to Jenny, and we didn't end up having time to like do them to each other and stuff. I was like, whatever, this is gonna be my speech.
Nah, tell the real story, bro.
Of what?
Jenny didn't have him done. I'll tell you.
Why
what
you
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Thank you. That's what it was. My bad. Let's call her out. Hey yo. No. Yeah. The reason we didn't do like vows to each other privately. Well, first of all, we all along planning at the wedding thought we were gonna do our vows to each other like in front of everybody at the ceremony. We find out like 3 days before the wedding that when you're Catholic, this and that, you can't customize your vows. You go with whatever it says in the Bible and shit,
Oh, I didn't know that.
or whatever book we read and shit. That was whack. So then we're like, okay, we'll do them privately together. We'll have like, the videographer like film us like, privately and shit. I'm sorry, I had to burp. But Jenny was like, I didn't have a chance to fucking, write my vows last night. And I was like, on our wedding? No, I'm kidding. I was just like, it was just like such a beautiful day in the moment. Like if it was beforehand and she was like, I don't want to do that, I would be like, come on, like, it'll be cool. Like I promise you'll love it. But when the day of the wedding and she said that, it was just like such a beautiful day already that I was just like, whatever. You know what I mean? I kind of brushed it off. But when I realized we're not doing that, we're about to walk in, I was like, I'm using this, fuck, I'm using my ammo right now. And so those were supposed to be like really touching words for just her to hear in that moment. And it was cool to be able to share that. Something I want to talk about today was like regrets that you guys had in 2022, as well as like favorite moments. But one of my regrets is that with my speech being so unplanned and I was like nervous on how I'm going to deliver everything, I realized like right away, and every day I think about it, I didn't fucking give a speech like in Spanish to my mom, her parents, my family and stuff. Like it was just like, I watched the video of me and I'm acting like a fucking comedy host. And I'm like messing around and shit. I'm not messing around too bad, right? But like I had my main like speech for Jenny. And like I said, thank you to all our family and friends and stuff. But I didn't say a word in Spanish. Like I do like the fact, it's fucked up. I do like that I gave that like a little moment of silence to like my grandpa and my grandpas and my dad. But I didn't say anything in Spanish. Like everything my mom has done for us. And I just want to almost say like my fat ungrateful ass didn't say anything. Like I felt bad, and I told my mom like I felt bad, and I told her and shit. She's like, I know how you feel, you didn't have to say it, but you should have said something, I don't feel like talking anymore. No, that was fucked up. That's one of my
was it
regrets.
more like you forgot or like
100% forgot? Because like I said, I didn't know why I didn't think about the speeches in front of everyone. I thought about like, oh yeah, my boys are giving speeches, this and that, but I didn't think about the fact that like I had to have like a speech prepared. And Jenny, that's what she was prepared with. She had it written down and shit, So I was like, damn, like the vows I was going to give to her are going to be like my live vows, to her, but in front of everyone. And I was just so focused on that in the moment, like, I don't know, I just fucking blanked and didn't even think about it. Like I totally forgot and I feel bad.
Damn, yeah. That's tough just because, like they say, I think the second or third generation, like a certain language is lost, So yeah, that's why I think it's important for us to like keep practicing our Spanish and keep talking Spanish, because like especially if we marry someone out of our culture, like more than likely we won't be speaking Spanish, so like our kids and shit. So then the kids will lose that that Spanish speaking ability, and then obviously like like my parents only speak Spanish. Obviously they know English, but they only speak Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
So like ideally when I have my own kids, I want to speak to them in Spanish when they're little kids because they're for sure going to learn English when they go to school and stuff,
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing. I want them to have like Spanish be their first language,
Facts.
and then they'll learn English with school system and shit.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's my goal too. Sorry to cut you off. That's my goal too, but I don't speak enough Spanish. Like, I mean, I speak in Spanish to my mom and stuff like that, but I just don't think. I think a big thing is confidence. I'm not very confident sometimes in my Spanish. Other days, I just feel like really lighthearted and I'm carrying it. I'm good. You know what I mean? Other days, I'm just like, un alote, like not literally that bad for real, but like, but it's just my delivery. Like, I'll just feel like I mumble sometimes, like, unusual. But with Spanish, I'm just like, like I just feel like I don't carry myself well.
And I feel like my mom too. My mom's biggest problem, well, not like just to out my mom like that, but like she'll like my little siblings or my nephew and nieces, they'll speak Spanish, but like kind of more bogus and like even weeded,
Mm-hmm.
And like she understands what they're trying to say, and she won't correct them. So like they're just always speaking like bogus Spanish,
like broken Spanish.
I'm like don't like tell them like the right way, like Like my nephew will say something and it's so bad. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? But my mom understands it and she doesn't correct him. Like she just understands what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
But I always tell my mom like to correct him so he knows, you know, like so he grows up knowing like the proper Spanish and shit.
Yeah, my mom will sometimes correct me. Other times she won't. I'm just like, maybe it's her just being like too nice and like not wanting to like make me feel bad. But I always say like, please correct me because I'll correct somebody else, you know, just because I'm trying to help you. Like my sister will correct me in Spanish, but she's almost making fun of me. She's like, it's not like this, it's better. And I'm just like, all right, dude. And I don't do that to her. When she says something wrong, like I repeat, I'm like, it's like this, you know? And she's like, okay, sorry. I was like, whoa. I was like, no one's fucking making fun of you, dude. I want you to grow.
Yeah,
I was like, I want you to be correct right now because other motherfuckers will laugh at you, you know?
Yeah, facts, exactly.
Like, I don't know why she has the hardest time saying audacity. She says audac. I don't even know how the fuck she says it so wrong.
Audacity.
She says audacity. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like she sounds like
Odyssey.
She sounds like
Odyssey.
audacity. Oh, audacity is what she says. I was like, audacity, bro. You're not British, you know? She's like, audacity.
Audacity.
Yeah.
Nah, but with what I was saying about like losing the Spanish touch and shit, like like I know some people, you know, that are our age. Their
Drop
parents
names.
are. Should I drop names? I'll say it. We're gonna bleep them out. Fucking bro.
Duh.
I remember going to one of their birthday parties.
Oh, I'm not bleeping this. No, I'm just kidding.
I remember going to one of their birthday parties and shit, and like their grandparents were there and shit, and literally like they know like 0 to no Spanish.
Damn.
So like basically the only communication they had with their grandparents was like "Feliz cumpleaños." And then he was like, and then Danny and fuck was like, gracias. That's all he said. I'm like, damn, dude, you know? And I just feel like that was sad, you know, because I feel like my grandpa and my grandma, we have like a cool ass relationship. And I would go to Mexico and shit, and we're just like talking shit and just like connecting with him, you know? He's like an older person, like he's like the parent to my parents, you know? And it's just cool having like a genuine connection with like your grandparents and stuff, you know? And it's just, I was like, damn, when I saw that shit, I got sad. I'm like, damn, like, you can't even have a genuine conversation with your grandparents because you don't know the language, you know?
I feel bad because I have the ability to, and I was talking to Rick about this once. I don't have those long conversations with my grandparents or my grandmas now, I guess, or my one grandma really. I don't know. I just feel like in my head, I'm like, what is there to talk about? My mom told me like probably a month or two ago, she was like, talk to your grandma. Like she has hella stories. Like she's super wise,
dude,
you know?
Facts.
I was like, fuck, I need to.
You just
like,
got to ask her questions, bro.
I need to because I'm for me, I'm just like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, abuelita, le cae bien Andrew Tate? Like, what am I going to say? But no.
Touchy subject. He's got arrested.
I saw that. You sad, Kev?
I don't know if the allegations are true. Fuck that nigga.
Oh my God. Nah, I feel.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let's go.
I feel the same. I know exactly what you're talking about because I have the ability to speak to my grandparents too, like that. But I've never felt like that type of connection with my grandparents, which I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, they've always lived in Mexico, so I never really saw them often, you know. But I still felt like I could never really like connect with them like that. I don't know. I guess I never tried to either, but
I think it's just lack of
it was really just like greeting them and, you know, like stuff like that, but it was never like deep long conversations with them.
Cola. I'm kidding.
No, yeah, for me, I feel when I was younger, I for sure it was just like, what's up, you know, like you just some other dude to me,
like just
lady
them.
to me, you know.
Yeah.
But then when I got older, like going through puberty and shit, like I feel like they made an effort too, you know, like they'd be like, oh, like cómo te fue ya en el norte, you know, like cómo están tus estudios, like ya estás trabajando, like tienes una novia, like they'd ask me questions, you know. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, like, this is this, you know. I'm like, or I'd ask them, like, oh, tú tenías una novia cuando tenías 16 años, you know, shit like that. And they'd be like, oh, yo tenía 5 novias, mijo. You know? So just like little things like that, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like that with my dad as well because, like, my dad's not really, like, a very spoken person, you know. So, I don't know, I feel like we always just talk about, like, work and shit, you know, like, small talk almost in a way. So, like more recently, like, these past years, I always just, like, ask him the most random bullshit about like, well, you know, when he was younger, all that like shit that he probably wouldn't tell me if I didn't like make the effort to ask him, you know. So I never like hold back with shit like that.
That's how I've been with my mom in the past couple of years too. I'm like, have you ever smoked weed? And, like, just like,
What'd you say?
She hadn't.
For real?
Yeah,
I asked my dad, and he said he has.
He did.
He said he tried it once, but he said he couldn't stop laughing, so he didn't like it.
No way.
My dad said he didn't like it either. He said he tried when he was younger.
My mom, when she was younger, her and like Twinkie's mom, they basically, my grandpa would have them, all his kids, work for other people, and he would like collect the cash for them. It's kind of fucked up, but I mean, I guess at the same time, like it was all one family, they were one unit, you know?
Yeah.
So it makes sense. But one of my uncles used to work for Señor de los Cielos. Did I ever tell you guys that? Yeah. Wild as fuck.
What
Because
did you do?
W.
can't talk about it. I'm kidding. I don't know. I've heard that he'd help him with like just moving things around.
Yeah.
But I don't know what that really means, right?
Was he moving?
But apparently that dude would fucking like he just like he was always like in and out of the fucking Pueblo and shit. But with my mom and her sister, when they were younger, it was one of the jobs my grandpa got them basically is they were in a little warehouse or little house or some shit like that. Just fucking like low lights, all creepy, just fucking pulling the fucking stems out of weed and shit like that. And I was like, you did all that, you never at least tried it? And then my mom was like, nah, I never like really wanted to. A part of me thinks she's lying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she's for sure lying.
She was testing all that.
Ain't no way,
all
bro.
the different strains.
The Maui Wowie. No, I feel like my mom keeps it a buck with me always. A part of me thinks she's lying, but I know ultimately she's not lying.
But like, you think your mom knows you've tried it?
Now she does, dude. What the fuck? No, she doesn't. Which is kind of fucked up, the fact that we haven't had the conversation, but I'm not scared to tell her, like, yeah, I've tried it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just hasn't. She asked me when I hadn't. So I never lied. I was like, no, I had it, you know? This was a couple years ago. And then now, like, later on when I did try it, she's never asked, like, oh, have you tried it and shit.
Yeah.
But if she does, I'll be like, what? No, if she does ask me, I'll straight up tell her like the stories and stuff, you know? I have no problem with that. But no, she has no idea. And it's kind of fucked up to think about the fact that I've talked about it on the podcast multiple times and she has access to knowing, but obviously she doesn't watch those episodes and shit. It's kind of fake of her. No, I'm kidding.
Facts.
But she just doesn't know. No. Do your parents know you guys have smoked the devil's lettuce?
Yeah.
Or you do?
Yeah, I've told her. Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
I remember one time, I had this. We had this like soccer like sleepover and shit when I was in high school. I was a sophomore. Right? No, I was a freshman. And my parents do not do sleepovers at all, you know. But I was like, fuck, I'm a sleepover. So I was being rebellious as fuck. And then my phone died, so I couldn't have like any access. And then these motherfuckers all had Androids, but none of them had iPhones. So I was like, I got no charger. Bro, tell me why the cops pull up at 5 a.m. to Riley, what's his name? Bassaron or some shit. He was a senior when I was a freshman.
No idea.
You pull up to his house, bro, and then fucking Riley's mom comes downstairs and they're like, is Edder here? And then fucking Gustavo wakes me up. And he's like, yo, like, Riley's mom's looking for you. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, what's up? And she was like, the cops are here for you. And I'm like, what the fuck?
No way.
So I'm shitting bricks. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I'm here at a sleepover chilling, like big chilling. And then the cops like, yeah, like your parents called, like you were lost or some shit. So they were trying to look for you. This is this. And I was like, no shot, dude. And I was like, do I gotta ride with you to my house? And he was like, no, like, your parents can come pick you up. So I'm like, bet. My parents come pick me up. They're so pissed. They're so salty. They're like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Like, tienes 14 años, this is this, you know. I was like, ¿qué diablo estabas haciendo? ¿Qué drogas estabas haciendo? And I was like, oh my God. So they took me straight to Walmart. They bought 2 drug tests. And as like we're there, I'm literally telling them like, y'all wasting your money. Like, I didn't do any drugs. I was at a sleepover. I was playing FIFA and I fell asleep.
You're like, Mom, I pissed the coke out.
I was like, no way, dude. So then we get back to the crib and they're like, yeah, like take the drug test. This is this, you know. Like 2 days go by and I'm like, what happened with the drug test, right? And they're just silent, no words at all. 'Cause nothing came up, dude. I didn't do shit. I was like, no.
They just make some
I always
like
thought that was crazy to me.
cállate, marihuano.
Facts, dude.
Like
They're
here in high
tweaking.
school, like hearing about like our friends like getting drug tested by their parents.
I
and
remember
shit.
that. Yeah.
I'm like, what are they gonna do? Turn you to the cops?
Or when your parents call the cops on you. Like I've never
Yeah.
had that happen, but I remember like white kids at school would be like, yeah, my parents called the cops on me. I'm like, hey, your mom is the feds, bro. Your mom's fake.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Your mom's a bum. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it was fucked.
I thought it was weird.
Did you guys ever call the cops on your own kids? Even just to teach them a lesson?
Hell no. I'll have
Nah,
Rick,
I mean,
I'll have Rick
maybe
pull up as a cop.
On God, yeah. I'm gonna hire the motherfuckers from poorhouse.
Depends on how bad the kid is, because I know like some guy who beat up his dad.
Oh yeah, he has a whole different story.
Yeah, once it's like
true.
abusive like that, that's different for sure. Yeah.
I'm talking about like some parent will catch their kids smoking in the backyard. They call the cops on them and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell no. And the kid
remember.
catches a charge or something, like, bruh.
I remember
Hey, you
one-
probably gotta pay for it.
And then, then your dumbass has to drive the dumbass parent has to drive the kid to court and shit,
Yeah,
like,
for real.
and be there with them. Like, that's stupid as fuck,
that shit's
man.
dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
I remember in middle school too. Like we'd all ride our bikes to school and shit. So we had our own little biker gang and shit. then I-
Right.
so
What
then
was
I-
your biker game? Man?
I forgot, dude, but I made a little poster and it was like a Mexico flag and it was like those like cartoon characters that are like pissing and shit. Like, it was that and then some name or some shit,
But
right?
what were you pissing? What was it pissing on? Do you remember or no?
Or
Nothing.
just a
just a
cartoon.
bike
Oh,
because
okay,
we were a
okay.
biker gang, right?
But it was pissing on the bike.
Yeah, it was pissing on the bike.
On your own bike.
I don't know why.
No.
Usually that's used for like a diss, you know,
I
like
made that shit in Microsoft Paint, bro. So then so I made the little logo and my dumbass posted on Facebook, happy as fuck, right? My mom sees it right away and she was like, mijo, like, ¿por qué estás subiendo cosas de gangas? This is this, you know, like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I was like, it's not, you know, it's like a biker gang. It's not like a gang.
you're like somos los serpientes.
Dude, she was so pissed, bro. I couldn't ride my bike to school for like a month, bro.
Bro, I swear, I feel like fucking the Mexican news channels just terrorize our parents.
Oh
Bro,
my
like,
God.
the most
Yeah.
bullshit ever.
Bro,
Our
like,
parents-
I remember getting GTA taken away because it was influencing kids to kill their parents. Or some shit like that.
Yeah,
dude, or-
And I was like, "Shut up, mom."
Or when I started working out, my mom's like, she's like, mijo, se murió un niño en las noticias porque iba al gimnasio mucho. And I'm like, bro,
Can't
what?
remember you told me that.
I was like, what am I supposed to do?
I remember specifically one time when I was like third grade, probably playing on their GameCube type shit, you know? And then my mom saw on the news some kid played for so long, he got like stuck in the game type shit. I remember I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, that's not even realistic at
Oh,
all.
hell no.
Damn, no shot. One day you should just fuck with your mom, and then like GTA create a character of you, like, "Mom, I'm in the game."
Or honestly, my mom's probably so global with the news, I could probably like
Make a fake news.
make fake news and play it on the TV. Like something crazy.
You know what I saw
That'd be funny.
during Christmas that was fucked up? People on TikTok and shit, they'd be like with their parents, they'd be like,
The celebrity.
this person died or some shit. They'd be like, no manches, and they'd be pissed as fuck, like
Oh
crying
my
and shit.
God, like fucking like Mexican like moguls and shit. or
Yeah,
what?
hell yeah. It was funny as fuck.
That's fucked up. I saw a video earlier of some fucking kids messing with their Mexican grandma, and they had GTA on the screen, and you know how you like hit someone, you can like go back and watch it in slow mo and shit. They're telling her it's the news in LA, and she's like scared to go outside because some guy's just running people over. It's a guy like in GTA just running people over in the street, and she's like,
Hell no.
it's so fucked up. Damn, some global shit. My mom. I think I've told a story already, but it's the same fucking one of like my mom said that she saw somewhere, or she always heard that if you eat rice late at night, you wake up with your fucking like face all torcido and shit like that. So I'm like eating rice at night once. She walked
You heard
in,
that
she's
one
like,
too?
No,
I was about to say, what?
she like walked in one night and I was eating rice in the kitchen. It was like 8 or 9, not even mad late. And she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Comiendo arroz." She's like, "Haven't you heard that if you eat rice late at night, you know, you wake up with your face all torcido?" Like, I was like, she goes like this. She even goes like this. She was like this.
No.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "No way." I was like, "Bro, you don't need rice." Some people are born like that, man. That's fucked up. Somebody doing that shit, man. Jeez. The other day she cracks me up. We're at Costco and we're pulling in, and I think of fucking like witty jokes quickly, but I didn't think of nothing. And we're pulling into Costco, and this fucking dude, we're trying to get in a spot. This dude, not even that old, is walking slow as fuck. She's like, "Este güey no se mueve." She's like, "Pinche, camina como pinche momia." You're fucking done. Like walking like a fucking mummy. Mom's witty like that. I for sure get shit like that from her. All right, overall, how is everybody's 2022?
pretty fire.
Fire,
Yeah.
fire.
Fucking
Sir.
movie, man.
Yes,
Blessings
sir.
on blessing.
That's fire. I had a good year too. I'm happy to hear that for you guys. I always said in like 2021, I was like, man, 2022 is gonna be 2016 part 2. And it was. I just remember like a lot of people on the internet too also just kind of relate to it. Like I feel like 2016 was just such a good year.
So
Facts.
fire, dude.
I always remember seeing that. I just don't know why though.
Like for yourself, you don't remember why?
Not really. Not maybe if I look back on it, yeah, maybe. But
Close your eyes, right?
Like, all right, give me
26
something we did in 2016.
2016, we graduated high school. You lost your virginity. We went to Six Flags a lot. We just hung out every day. Smoked crack for the first time.
Hi, bro.
Nah. I just remember 2016 being good as fuck because, like, yeah, we graduated. That summer after graduating was just like, I'm on a high because I just fucking graduated and we're just like fucking around, like hanging out with all the boys and shit all the time. Like, you probably don't remember, but it was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta look back at it.
yeah, it was a lot of nightly hangouts and shit, just fucking around, just stupid videos you'd make, and just, I don't know. It was a good year.
2016 was fire, dude. Like Lil Uzi dropped, views dropped,
Views drop, remember that?
Ronaldo won the Euro Cup. Fucking, I was going into my senior year that summer. Like I was coming back from my knee injury. Like that's when I broke the record in North for most goals. Like, bro, 2016 was a vibe, bro.
You still hold that goal, right? Or, yeah.
The record.
Record,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, thank you. Damn, that's fire.
It's crazy, yeah.
Damn. I remember going into my senior year like, I ain't doing shit. I literally, because my schedule was like so easy.
Yeah.
Like senior year, I probably used like 2% of my brain. Like I just like, I don't know. Like everything was so easy. I didn't have any classes that were challenging at all. I had creative writing, PE, not even strength, because it was just fucking fun playing those games and shit, you know? I made the decision. I was like, if I'm going to be playing these games for the last times in my life, you know, I'm gonna fucking take advantage of it, you know, before I graduate and shit.
Nah,
Floor
that's
hockey
dope.
and all those. I had that, photography, graphics, art, lunch, and then I think I had like one math class, and then I dropped it for the first semester.
No way.
And then second semester was just like straight up, like literally all creative classes, and I loved
That's
it.
sick. That's
It was
sick.
fun, yeah. Do you guys have a good high school experience or senior year experience?
Yeah, senior year was dope. Soccer was alright, you know, like my team sucked, but other than that, it was straight. Broke the record in North. I think overall, just senior year was dope. You know, I feel like everyone was just blossoming into who they were going to be, and some people just didn't know what they were going to be.
Yeah.
So it was just dope seeing like everyone just kind of like growing up. You know, obviously not fully because some people like are still like little kids right now. I feel like people still my age still act like they're still in high school and shit. You know,
Hell
it's
no.
crazy. You know, but it is what it is. You know, people get stuck in that small town mentality. You know,
True.
it's fucked up, but it's the reality of it. And we need them people, bro. We need them people working, bro, you know? Have you guys seen that meme? It's like, we don't need no more rappers. We need some service workers, bro. We need some people working at McDonald's. I'm like, damn, bro, that should be true. No cap.
That is true as fuck. Nowadays, like, a lot of people want to be photographers, videographers, streamers, gamers, rappers, nail techs, eyelash technicians. What else? I feel like it's pretty broad. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things people want to
just
do,
everything
right?
but the old blue collar trades. And shit.
Bro, that's what me
Man.
and Edder were talking about the other day. Where like people want like their own businesses but can't work a regular 9 to 5. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta start your own thing.
That's true.
Damn, yeah, dude. Like, how you gonna say you want to run a business but you can't even show up to your job, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
Facts.
and your job is paying you to do something. Like, let's say, and like it's super like mainstream, you know, and then let's say you're running your own business, shit's not going your way, like you're just gonna persevere out of nowhere. No,
Yeah,
like, you're not built like that. You
No,
feel?
it's tough. Yeah.
Facts.
And I feel like people sleep on the fact that like they think like, okay, I'm gonna get out of this 9 to 5, but like owning your own business, it's like it's never ending. You know, it's like more than a 9 to 5 in a way.
Exactly.
You never actually clock out.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And plus, like 9 to 5 are like stable. You feel? That's why there's staples. You know, like
Yeah.
they're stable and people need stability. You know, and not everyone's built to be an entrepreneur. You know, because like I remember seeing this one guy like a while ago on YouTube. And it was like he would do hella Uber and shit, and then people would put in the comments like, "Yo, how do you make?" Cause he would show how much he made from Uber, right? And he was like, "Yo, like if you want to make this much money with Uber, you can't work regular employee hours. You have to work like owner hours. You'd be working like 12-hour shifts like every day and shit. You know, it's not just 9 to 5. I'm done. You know, like no, you gotta grind. Like when other people aren't grinding, you feel?
Yeah. When motherfuckers talk like that online, they're like, "And you make your own hours. If you want to just work this and that, clock in whenever, you can do that." I'm like, all right, you're already not gonna be hustling. I know that.
Yeah.
It's sad, but it is what it is. What were you guys' like highlights for 2022?
I have a few. I went to a decent amount of concerts,
Fire.
and then I went to Mexico. Some highlights. And your wedding was pretty lit.
Appreciate it.
Facts.
For sure, the wedding.
Glad you had fun.
Yeah, that shit
And
was
the
fun.
like Vegas trip, like
Yeah,
for the wedding as well.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
chronologically for me, January for my birthday, went to Houston. Visited my friend Dante out there. It was dope as fuck. Went to Alphaland, which was dope, but also annoying because it was like opening day was New Year's Day, and my birthday's the 5th, so it was like New Year's people going to the gym, and also like the grand opening. Stupid packed, bro, and like the day passes were like $40, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It was a
Ouchie.
dope experience, but yeah, it was mad taxing.
It looks dope as fuck.
No, it's sick, dude. And there's hella people, dude. Like, there's so many people. I'm not usually like socially like anxious or anything like that, but I was like, damn, there's hella people, you know, like just to, like just there and chilling. And then I chilled for a little while, and then we had the Vegas trip, which was dope. Vegas was sick as fuck. And then the wedding was sick. I feel like I've never been to an actual wedding where I'm actually involved, other than just a family wedding, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah, facts. Me too.
Your parents drag you to and shit, you know. But this was dope, you know. I was a groomsman. That was sick. That was dope. So I appreciate that.
I appreciate you for being there and all y'all for having fun and enjoying the day and being a big part of it. What did Alan say? He's like, man, this is the first wedding I've actually wanted to be at.
Oh God, yeah, no cap. That's why I was trying to really enjoy the moment, you know, because sometimes I'd be like, damn, like, what do we gotta do next? Like, we gotta take pictures, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I kind of want to enjoy, you know. But then I was like, like, who else in our friend group is gonna get married anytime soon,
yeah,
you know? You feel me? So I was just always like looking around, just like embracing the moment. Like, damn, like this is really happening. Jay's performing his song right now live, you know.
That was dope.
El Caballo Dorado, you know, just bunch of shit, you know. It was just dope. It was a dope time, no cap.
Yeah. I do remember that time specifically we were taking pictures and it was like later in the day and it was like the baile was getting started, you know? We're like,
yeah, because it was pop because we were doing all the pictures and shit and the baile's popping inside.
I know.
I heard all the bangers going and I'm like, damn.
I know. And it pissed me off because originally we were supposed to do the pictures right after the ceremony and stuff, but it was like mad hot and Jenny was exhausted and she was just sitting. She's like,
I was drenched.
Dude, I
at
read
the ceremony.
and then Luke was like, we can just do them later during this time we're open, you know? And the coordinator for the day was like, yeah, that works. And I was like, oh, cool, whatever, you know? But then when we're there later in the day, I'm like, oh, this and that, you know?
Yeah.
But I did enjoy that because when we took the pictures, there would have been a lot of, I mean, they would have probably fixed it, right? But there would have been a lot of gleam in our faces because of the sun that just beaming.
Yeah.
By the time we took the pictures, it was already like down below like the bushes that were
That's
around the
true.
area,
That's
so.
true.
Pretty sure we was already buzzing and shit.
Yeah, we were straight.
Really?
Low
Damn.
key.
I feel like I started buzzing in a weird way right away from just the fucking ice.
Yeah, I was about to say y'all snapped on the ice.
But that was literally the first fucking full thing I drank or ate that day. Like I was drinking water throughout the day, right? Like, but like not even to be like gulping down. Like the ice was like, I don't know, what, 8-9 ounces, you know? And all of a sudden just I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know we were supposed to chug them, dude. So I drank a little bit. I was like, I'm done. Everyone's still going. I'm like, oh shit.
You'd never seen the ice challenge?
Nah, I never
Yeah,
seen
when those are like planted in front of you or like someone surprises you with
You
it,
get iced, you gotta like
you have to chug it and you have to get on like your knee or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's sick.
yeah, so Jenny was like, I want to do this with like the guys, you know? And I was like, all right, cool, that'd be dope, you know? And I'm getting all bummed out because when they bring them out, like someone isn't handing me one. And it didn't look like they planned on it. I was like, the fuck, I want to join the guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some of these guys. And so I was like, what the fuck? But when I got one, it was just a cool ass picture too that we got. I want to frame that one. That'd be dope.
Yeah, it's a cool pic.
Yeah. There's so many things I want to frame that like I have pictures in my head of like from the wedding that I want to frame, but it's like I'm not gonna fucking fill like the walls that I have with all that shit, you know? But like that's why like one day when I have my house, like I want to be able to like these dope ass just like art pieces and shit like that, you know? That was your 2022 wrapped?
Yeah, and then so after that, then we went to Durango Fest, which was stupid.
That was a good ass day. Yeah.
That shit was so dope. I was drenched in sweat, but it was dope as fuck.
I was telling Rick like in the last episode we already shared ours and stuff, you know, our 2022 experiences. But for me, that day specifically was just so fun and beautiful because I didn't have a fucking single stress on my mind. At that point, I was like, the wedding was last weekend. It was fucking lit. It was everything I could have asked for. Next week I go to DR with my baby, and I was like, we're fucking good. Like that day was just like straight up just chilling, you know.
Except the fucking when on the way back from Durango Fest.
Dude, someone stole my shoes.
You got your shoes on McDonald's.
Dude, I went to the McDonald's in Huntley. I was sitting there eating my fucking Big Macs, and the dude just comes up to me and fucking snatches my shoes, and I'm chilling in socks the whole rest of the night. Fuck.
It was fucked up. Hey,
We'll show you the video.
we'll throw the clip right here.
Oh wait, are you actually going to?
No cap, I'm gonna have to.
You have to.
Because that
Right
was
here.
funny as fuck.
Here's the clip.
I got a clip.
How'd
of
he
it.
stain your shoes? What you mean?
Hey, you'll see the clip, bro.
You see the clip, man. It's fucked up.
Trust.
I can't believe that shit. But that was a good ass time.
That was a good ass
I love Vegas with everybody. That was fun. I want to do it again. Separate rooms. No, I want to have a boys trip for real though. You know, like, and I want to have a boys trip for real. That'd be dope.
I thought we were supposed to do like a cabin type beat.
On God, I've been sad as fuck all winter, bro.
Look it, baby.
Let's do it. I'm down as fuck.
Cabin trip
I
is
am
fuck.
down.
When I come back from Cancun, I'm so down.
I'm down like in January, February. Like when it's I want to be there when it's actually like snow, you know, because February usually is still cold.
Let's do like
But
the
no?
end of January.
Yeah.
End of January would be dope. I'll look into it.
Early
yeah.
Feb, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
It's already booked. I'm just kidding. I'll look into it though. I want to look into it.
Because the 18th of February, we're having a birthday party for Luca, so y'all are invited.
Fire, where at?
Here in Woody, I think,
Oh, sick.
kind of going to Harvard, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that one venue
The
that's
Los
like
Salon,
on,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's on
14.
14. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
so
right.
y'all invited as fuck.
I'm there. I'll dress up as Cepillín for my boy Luca. Now 2022 is dope. It was the year I fucking got married. I'll always remember that for sure. You know, I feel like I just found myself in a different way in 2022. There was a lot of growth for me personally. I don't know. I'll always value it highly just because it was such a beautiful year. There was a lot of stress, but a lot of process for like the wedding and stuff. But also like, I feel like we got this like really tight knit click together, which is always really dope, you know. And like it's cool when you have good friends.
Facts.
Because when you watch shit like Friends or How I Met Your Mother, like it's just like these friends hanging out all the fucking time. And I love that. I live a life where I have that. Like it's not just your boys. We have, you know, Jenny and Jiz, and just like, you know, your friend group is just tight knit like that. And it's just like, man, these memories are gonna be crazy memories when I'm fucking 60. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
For real.
and we're just getting started. Like we're young. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, we are.
no matter what
Real.
back problems or knee problems we may feel like we have, like we're still fucking young. You know what I mean? Like we're still at an age where okay, I'm gonna go to a chiropractor and I'm gonna start healing myself. You know?
Yeah.
Like you still have time and energy to work on yourself. But yeah, 2022 was crazy. I got married and it's fucking sick and it's just dope. I'm excited for 2023. I just see as a grind year for me. Like
Yeah.
personally, like I just
Facts.
want to craft.
Same.
I just want to fucking build. Like I since the past fucking few nights, I've had this fucking energy in my fucking blood where I'm just, I just want to make something. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
even the potty we didn't do last week, I feel like I need this. It's therapeutic to me. Like so like even like this, I was excited for, but I just want to fucking make something. But
Yeah.
I'm excited for 2023.
Yeah, I feel the same way for 2022. You know, I feel like I just had fun and just let life
Facts.
come to me, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to like fabricate something or try to make things happen, you know, I just let things happen to me. You know?
Facts.
But definitely for my Kobe year, definitely just want to fucking grind, you know, because like what else would Kobe do, you know, other than grind, you know? So definitely, yeah, I got a lot of ambitious goals for 2023 and definitely think it'd probably be like the best year of my life.
Any goals you want to share?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, I think you can never stop like self-improvement, you know?
Mhm.
So just definitely
Huge.
just keep finding myself, you know? I feel like this year was really a huge chapter in my book, you know, just discovering who I am, you know? Because obviously you know who you are, but sometimes when you're dealt with certain adversity, you know, or just certain things that come up in your day-to-day life, you know, you just really like takes a toll on who you are as a human being, you know, and just
Facts.
be able to like discover who you are like once again, you know. But yeah, definitely 2023, just keep becoming a better me, you know. It's not new year, new me. It's like new year, it's like the same me, but just better, you know. Because
Facts.
I don't know, I think that's going to be like new year, new me. Shut the fuck up. You know?
Oh God.
You're the same.
I don't want to see that shit.
You're
No,
the same
bro.
person, bro.
My
Uh,
next. Yeah, go ahead.
I was watching this podcast and shit, and they were just basically saying that like this ex-CIA agent was talking about how when he went to the CIA school, whatever, they were just learning how like people are the same person, you know, like you don't, when you grow up, like you go through all these things that you go through in your childhood that really forge who you are as a person. And then from there, obviously you can learn like new skills or new habits or new mindsets, but fundamentally, you are the same person. Because for example, if something's happening and you're in a dire situation, you're going to resort to who you are as a person. You can't put that facade out there. If your family's getting jumped, you know, are you going to fight or are you going to run away, you know?
Yeah.
It's like people, you are who you are. You know, we can work on becoming better versions of ourselves, but at the end of the day, like, you are who you are. And, like, as much as you want to change, you know, it's just like the way you are, you know.
Facts.
Yeah, so definitely work on yourself. Work on myself. That's one of my goals, you know. Definitely want to do big things with La Cuadra this year, you know. I feel like we have a lot of potential. And I just have huge goals, you know, and we're going to involve all you guys and shit, you know, like music videos, editing,
Facts.
just a bunch of shit, you know, have the whole clique together. A bunch of fitness goals, you know, I want to keep working out.
Facts.
And just start some side businesses, bro. I want to start Absolute again, you know, as a rebrand. Not just Absolute Units, but just Absolute, you know.
Yeah.
I just love making clothes, you know. Like when we were making clothes and shit, it was just dope.
Yeah.
Wearing something that you made, you feel.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's cool wearing Nike, it's cool wearing Adidas, you know, and like all this shit. But it's like, bro, like you don't know that money's just going to some rich ass dude that you don't fucking know.
So Rick and I have talked about. Rick is like, bro, you wear half evil so fucking much. We need to start wearing our own shit. On the podcast,
dude.
every single time, I don't care if we're running a fucking fit, we wear our own shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, that's fucking true. And
It's like we're walking billboards, you know.
literally, yeah, exactly.
We're just making other
quite
people
literally.
rich.
No, I'm kidding.
Some more than others, but nah, but that ass, like, we're just promoting other people's shit, like,
Yeah.
and not only are we not seeing any of that money, it's like that money's probably not going anywhere, like, not important, but you know, like, it's just not. We could be using that money for other shit,
Facts.
like
For the next drop.
Yeah, like investing it pretty much, you know.
We're literally just helping them. Right now, someone is looking at your shoes and like, I've never seen those before. What are those? They look them up and they just bought them on GOAT.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people are just like, damn, those shoes are fucking fire. What a dunk is that?
Yeah,
You look
blue,
up,
blue and black
they
dunk.
Kev just put them on. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's wild. Like, we're literally just helping them. So we have some designs working on for a side hustle, but we need to fucking just start executing and shit. I literally have a few $100s that I have saved. It's not a lot, but it's something saved for just creating. Like, it's money I've made off of creating.
Yeah.
And it's money I have saved, put away to like make just apparel. And I haven't fucking shot the fucking, you know, pressed, or sorry, god damn it, son of a bitch, pull the trigger on it. And I have this money sitting there. I'm like, I was thinking earlier on the way home from work, I was like, why the fuck haven't I just done that? Like, I've been meaning to order some mock-up, or not mock-ups, but like just shirts of like that I wanted to see if I'd fuck with, you know,
Like
to
blanks.
use. Some blanks, thank you. And I'm like, why the fuck have I not ordered fucking $20-$30 worth of shirts just to find out if I'm gonna like them, and then fucking, oh, okay, luckily I have fucking 4 different people in mind that I could go to for shirts. You know what I mean? It's like, the resources are there, the tools are there, my mind and creativity are there. It's like, pull the fucking trigger.
And like I said too, maybe not even think of it as like just for the money and for the whole business side
not at all.
first, but just for us to wear and like
Facts.
kind of self-promote.
Exactly.
And it's just like, you know, people see everybody rocking it and then they want to be a part of it too.
Yeah,
you know?
I just
Like,
want them to want it. Like,
Yeah.
for me, like, I wouldn't even be like, oh, I want to wear this shirt so I can sell it more. No, I want to wear the shirts that maybe won't even release, but we're gonna release these other ones because I want to make them want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you want to
Just,
wear it and just rock it. You know?
build a brand. Just keep
Exactly.
building it.
That's literally how you do it and shit. Any goals? Or I'm sorry. Going back to what Edder was sharing on 2022. Any highlights you want to share? You were saying concerts and stuff.
Yeah, probably out of concerts was either Durango Fest or Sueños. Sueños was a movie
I
too.
forgot about
dope.
Sueños.
Yeah, we got an Airbnb out there. We had a little bit of fun.
It was a nice
It was
one,
a
right?
2-day. Yeah, it was a nice Airbnb. I mean, it was in like the ghetto, but it was remodeled, so the inside was really nice.
It's fire.
So,
I'm in the
outside.
ghetto.
We're there
Outside, you-
2023. We're there.
Facts.
Sueños.
Any goals for yourself for 2023?
Definitely, like Edder said, self-improvement and
Right.
definitely like a side business.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I like where I work right now, I be seeing all the old heads and they just look depressed, like
That shit
working
fuels you.
9 to 5 like their whole life. Like,
Facts.
I don't want that for myself.
What kind of side business do you think you'd want to like look into? for
Definitely
yourself?
apparel. And
Yeah.
I'd be rocking a lot of hats. So like you said, why not rock my own hat?
Facts. Like those goat hats that Dennis be wearing and shit.
Facts.
Yeah,
Or the different animals.
Yeah, the different
Mhm.
animals. Like
Yeah.
I think
Black
Like
Panther
I
ones
farm,
and all
the
that.
farm brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, that guy goes
Those are
hard.
popping. Yeah.
Nah, but definitely, yeah, like having our own apparel and shit. It's not even just about making shirts that some other people were like, I want to wear a shirt that
I love
I
it.
want.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
facts.
love that.
It's like, damn, obviously I could go buy a $60 Nike hoodie, you know?
Yeah.
But it's, dude, like I could put like my own
Like,
brand on it.
For real.
Damn, like,
Facts.
that's sick. You feel like you feel proud wearing that shit, you know?
Like the Teletubby shirt I designed,
that one's so raw.
and you're one of 2 including
I thought it
myself.
was- I thought it was
Oh, thank you. So one of 4 people that fuck with that shirt.
Yeah.
Out of the 25 people, probably 30 people I showed that shirt to, it was me, you two, and one other friend that were like, "That's fire."
It was like the creepy one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I basically just whited out their eyes. One of them is like its antenna is like a Yosemite logo or whatever.
Logo, yeah.
And everyone else was like, not fucking with that.
That's a raw. I need that. I
just
need
like-
that XL.
For real.
Nah, but there's so much like stuff we could start. Like for example, like
Dude.
those pins. Like I saw those pins all over
Dude,
TikTok.
yes,
Like,
sir.
you're rocking them now.
Damn, Kev, I'm hyped. I didn't know you had this ambition to dip your toes into apparel.
Yeah,
It's fire.
like I
Me
mean, I
too.
talked to it a lot about like with Edder.
Yeah.
And, like something I noticed about me and Edder, it's like it's not like even like mostly for us. Like every time we talk about like blowing up and getting like the bag, the first thing we say is like to retire our parents.
Facts.
It's not even like
Facts.
for
Oh,
us. Like, we're,
fuck.
we're like, oh no, like I'm gonna get a like Lambo as soon as I get
Dude.
the fat check. Like
That
nah,
shit's
like,
crazy to me
parents
too,
know.
bro.
Get a Lambo from my mom.
Because I be I ain't pocket watching or nothing, but
You cock watching, brother.
but I see successful businesses like
Yeah.
that blow up like on social media and shit.
Mhm.
First thing they do, fucking G wagon,
Yeah.
blah
Ah,
blah, and they're like
corny.
Mexican like us. I'm like, bro, 200 bands. Like I'm giving that shit to my parents. Like,
Facts,
what?
bro.
Dude,
Like
nah,
first thing I'm
that's just
doing, I'm
wild.
paying off the house. I'm paying off my family's
Facts.
cars.
Yeah,
bro.
shit like
No
that.
debt. You know what I mean?
No
Okay,
cap.
next step.
Facts.
What's your fucking dream? That's your dream? Let's fucking go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
like
Nah,
that-
like my goal, dude, is because this shit happened. I think 5 years ago. I remember Caesar Cruz was saying that his mom worked at a factory, right, or still works there. I'm not sure. And that one day he just gets a call that his mom fell, bro, from like a high ass like place. She's in
Damn.
the hospital for like 2-3 weeks, bro.
damn.
And I was just sitting there. I was like, damn, you know, my mom works at a factory.
Yeah.
That could be my mom, bro.
For real.
You know, and that shit just fucking lit a fire within me, dude. I said I have to make it, bro. I have to retire my
Facts.
mom. My goal is to retire my mom before she turns 50, bro. She's 42 right now, turning
Shit
43.
years.
Plenty of time.
So that's what I'm saying, you know, because right now she has my little brother, you know, Luca, and the thing I want her, you know, is for me just to pay her as my employee or whatever, her weekly check, whatever she makes now or more, so she can just chill, do whatever the fuck she wants,
Facts.
take care of Luca, you know, have no debts, you know, just go do whatever the fuck she wants, you know, because she's my mom, bro. She gave me everything, bro. If you think about it, our parents came from fucking Mexico, not knowing the language, not knowing shit, dude, and just came here to fucking grind to give us a better
Facts.
future, you know?
My
For
mom
real.
ran here, bruh. Like, my mom had to
Swam, everything.
swam,
Yeah, dude.
had to
That's some
spend
real
the
shit.
nights
Yeah.
walking the desert slowly,
Facts.
walking through the fucking Rio Grande or whatever it is, you know.
Facts.
Had to sleep a night in a fucking warehouse that she said was covered in old mattresses, and everyone just fucking went to sleep in the dark. Didn't even know where her fucking mates were at. Like my uncles were like walking with her and shit.
Yeah.
Everyone just get in. And my mom's like, they're calling her name in the fucking dark ass room. And she's just like, I'm over here. Okay, cool. I'll see you in the morning. She's fucking walking days, man.
It's
That's
wild.
wild.
'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
they deserve the fucking world for sure.
Yeah, dude.
my dad, he's been working since he was like 13 because his dad, like, he abandoned the family.
Damn.
And my dad was the oldest, so he
Munch.
basically he had to take care of everyone.
Yeah.
So he's been working like 37 years because he's 50 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And, like,
shit's crazy.
I just think about like everything he's accomplished. Like he has a nice car, like a
Yeah.
house. I'm like, damn, like if he went through all that, like all the struggle, and he accomplished what he accomplished, like I didn't really struggle like that.
Yeah,
Imagine
for
all the
real.
stuff I can accomplish.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
oh, yeah.
way easier for me than it is for him.
And they grew up with a different, I'm not going to speak for y'all, right? But for myself, I'd say they grew up with a different type of hunger where my dad came here at
For
17. And at 17, you that's an age where you can be selfish. You can be like, I came here, I'm gonna better my life and fucking
Fuck
big up
everybody
on me. Yeah, fuck up
Yeah.
that check, this and that. No, my dad came here at 17. He was sending money back to his family over there. Like,
Yeah,
that's big, bro. That's crazy. Like,
Yeah, my dad too. He's not the youngest. He's like in the middle of like 12,
mhm.
and he was like the first one to come out here to the like U.S. and shit when he was 15, and like pretty much just worked everywhere all over the U.S. type shit. And like once he got enough bread, he would go back and like bring up more of my uncles and shit. Like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep doing that pretty much till everybody's out here type shit.
Yeah.
Fire.
Which is wild though. Like at 15 though, like what the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Like
dude.
god
That's
damn,
my dad too. I think he was 16 or 17
Yeah.
when he came here.
crazy.
Worked here for a couple months. Sent money back. Obviously, it went back for my mom. Brought her. So my dad,
that type shit.
my dad
Yeah.
crossed the border twice, bro, just to come over here and just fucking give us like a better life, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, dude. You know, at 17, what the I was playing soccer.
Bro, I was like,
Yeah.
I was
man.
fucking
Fuck.
smoking dick, fucking playing Call of Duty,
Bruh.
playing soccer
So
every day,
good.
dude. My dad's
17.
here grinding, dude, to
Seven-
give us a family, bro. It's crazy.
That is
17, I wasn't even making good beats. I was sitting there fucking just. I was sitting there like, damn, I jerked off 3 times today. No, I'm kidding. No, but at 17, I wasn't shit compared to what they were doing as well.
bro.
Like, damn. What's some shit we talked about? New year, new me, corny as fuck. What's something or some things that you're like, yeah, we're leaving that shit in 2022? That's one thing for me, or just dumb phrases or anything. So for me, it's that corny ass line of "New year, new me." I wrote actually others down, other corny lines. We're leaving this in 2022. Living my best life.
Oh my god.
Corny.
It is corny.
The dumbass post people put on a date, kind of nervous. Corny.
That one is kind of corny.
Views. That one should have died in 2017, man. That's it. What other ideas do you guys have for shit you're fed up with? Like, all right, let's leave that shit in the fucking past for real.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I agree. That's
Hey, something I'm leaving in 2022, bro, is posting snaps in the car of music and shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Facts.
you, bro.
No, that's why I said me specifically.
Oh,
I feel like I used to do that a lot when I was like 17, 18. I was so fucking annoying, just always in the car, like
Oh my
zooming in and out,
God.
bumping.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
I do remember that.
yeah.
Nah, there'd be people that are way worse. They posting like the Pandora screenshots, so they don't even have like Apple Music or Spotify.
Man, I
Or
pray.
talking about-
I pray for those people, bro.
Or that bogus ass downloaded fucking app.
For real.
How did
When they-
Oh, that
when they-
orange
with the
line?
NBA
Yeah, the
young boy.
orange-
It's
NBA
NBA young boy.
the media downloaders.
Yeah. Oh my god, I
So
forgot
I-
about that shit.
Dude, I don't know.
It's always
Holy
Those people,
shit.
if they took money from the Ostia at church, I wouldn't be mad. Real quick, any regrets in 2022? I talked about this earlier, but you guys can share any. If you don't have any, it's fine.
Yeah, probably not.
No?
Bro, like I said, like you're not doing enough. Like I feel like I could put in more.
Yeah, I
work.
feel like,
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
just not.
I could have gone harder.
Yeah,
travel
yeah, it
more.
could have gone harder.
That's true.
Accomplish more.
But I think you always want to look at that and be like, yeah, I can go harder. I can
Yeah,
go harder.
facts.
Yeah,
It's probably like every year type.
Facts. At
shit.
the end of the year, like every year, I want to think that way. I want to be like,
Yeah, I could have done
this
more.
is where I could have done more, and I'm gonna do more.
Facts.
Yeah,
Just
facts.
never be complacent.
Facts, because overall, comfort is the killer of all. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, to me, like if you have too much fucking comfort or just security and stuff, like that's just gonna kill you. You know what I mean?
Facts, dude.
Like-
It'll slowly kill you.
For sure.
Yeah.
And people
Slowly
are
kill
way
you.
too comfortable.
Yeah.
Way too comfortable.
And there are motherfuckers that live like that. And it's cool. You know, if you want security overall, fuck it, you know. But overall, for me, like, I've been in situations in my life where I'm like, I'm too comfortable, you know. Like, I feel too safe, and I don't want that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to fucking start getting risky, and I don't know. Like, you know, if you're not risking shit, if you're not putting yourself out there and fucking putting yourself on the line, you're not ever gonna grow.
I forgot where I heard this line. I think was it Andrew Tate? Maybe some other like motivational speaker. They said either take the risk or make money for the guy who did.
Facts.
Facts.
I'm gonna leave y'all with
Facts.
this. If you don't have a seat at the table, you're on the menu.
Yeah, man.
Oh god.
Thanks y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Until next time, peace.
Peace out, man.
Lately I'm feeling too faded. Have what you want, you can take it. Tell me